Hello everybody, John Gregory here from Theme Park Tribune, giving you a little tour of my room at Universal Orlando's newest resort, the Dockside Inn & Suites. I just got done staying 2 nights here, so why don't I show you around the room and let you know what I thought about it. So, a few little quirks of this room. First one comes straight into the entryway. There's this little slot over here where in order to turn on the lights that control, or to use the light switch that controls the light in the entryway and then over here in the kind of makeup area, you need to put your key card in the slot, which seems strange. I don't know if it's like a thing of they're trying to get you to save energy or make sure you don't leave this on when you're out of the room, but it doesn't control any of the other lights. So, you know, you're still gonna have lights. If you want to, you still could leave lights on in your room. So it can't be all that like a green thing. It just seems kind of annoying, frankly, to have to like put my card over there. And frankly, I forgot it like twice because I just didn't think of like picking it up as soon as I was leaving the door. I wanted it in my wallet. Weird thing. So, you also have a mirror in here with some hooks for hanging. No, just a bag or, you know, if it's cold enough to have a coat in Florida, which is rare. You have the closet over here on the right. Your safe, as usual, big enough to fit a laptop. You have some hangers and the ironing board, the thing for your luggage. I never know what this is called, by the way. Coming into the bathroom, you have a big lit up mirror, better than some of the things I got at Disney, frankly, so kudos on that. With some storage underneath, and I'm using for dirty towels. I do like to do these reviews after I've lived in them a little bit, so it's not going to be like as clean as when housekeeping just got through here. But pretty big space. This is the standard size room, so this is not anything for a large family to be getting ready over, but it works for a couple or just one person getting ready at the time. Coming here to the bathroom area with the commode and the shower. I'm big on the showers at these hotels. I want them to be very nice, like probably something a little better than most homes have. This hits that bill. It's very nice water pressure, gets steamy really quick. I actually appreciate that the handle faucet, it is early in the morning, sorry if I'm mistaking words, but basically what gets the water on and determines its hot and coldness is over here instead of just right under the shower head. So you could do that without getting totally soaked, which is always a problem with most showers. And then one quirk on this door, these doors which curve out a bit as you can see, they're pretty damn heavy. Like, doing it with one, I'm not the weakest man around. And it's kind of, yeah, it's a little bit. Also, that's a little loose. And there is also no towel rack in here other than these hooks on the back door. So, keep that in mind. But overall, a nice bathroom, nice comfortable shower. I'm pretty sure the family suites, and that's a big deal with these endless summer resorts, is how many family suites there are. Those tend to have tub and shower combinations because you're going to have young kids and they just need the tub. Coming out into the main living area, we have 2 queen beds, both of which with a padded headboard. You've got a light above them, some art that is clearly beachy. That is the theme here. You got the pastel colorings and all that. A bit of carpet between the beds. Everything else is this like wood laminate, or in the bathroom area, if I can backpedal for a second, some lovely tile work. So Some downsides on the beds, some things to keep in mind. No plugs on the, I think you'd call them like the far sides of the beds. And only one USB plug in the middle, which is a little disappointing. It's not great if you're the person, if you're sharing a bed, you're sleeping on the outside, and your plug has to be over here, or in the case of this end, nothing. And your phone's away from you in the middle of the night, and if you're used to having your own end table at home, that's not going to be the greatest. And then even then, you only get one in the middle there. There are more USB plugs around, including some USB-C. They had that at Surfside as well, and I still don't think there's enough devices that require just USB-C for that to be all that useful, but maybe they're predicting the future here at Universal. There is some more art facing you while you're in your bed next to the TV. A little bit of storage, and down here in this cabinet is where the fridge is. And then you get one little chair underneath, ignore my garbage, that you can pull out and sit there, although it's not all that comfortable. Don't try to, if you're gonna have to do work here, just lay on the bed. You're not gonna get much work done on this space. Filling out the room, a nice chair in the corner. I frankly just used it to store luggage on, but, you know, nice enough, adds to the room. And then for me, I don't have any special view. I'm actually looking out onto, I drive right there in Universal Boulevard, and you can see over there is the rest of the Universal Orlando Resort. So that's where kind of the space between these hotels and the rest of the resort is just basically separated by I-4 here. As you can see, some Universal buses going back and forth. They're going back constantly, so don't worry so much about being that far removed. You're really no more removed than you were at Cabana Bay. So, just to wrap some thoughts up on this room, it has some big pluses. It's much, much, much nicer than a Disney value. There's no question about that. And you can get into that more with the bigger review of the hotel, where I go over all the food and the amenities and stuff like that. It's just miles above what you'll get at a Disney value. Absolutely 100%. It's like a joke. And these are less expensive. I paid $84 a night for this room with my annual pass holder discount, and went through a travel agent, Mouse and Muggle Travel. They're not paying me to say that. They just are the people I usually work with. It's very, very good value, good bang for your buck here, more so than with Disney values, where you're still paying a lot for that Disney brand. I would gladly stay here without even going to Universal. The downsides of the room, besides this, like, this is a weird thing, the whole key card light thing, but, you know, you'll get over it. I will say the beds are not good. I woke up with pretty significant pain in my lower back from these, and they're pretty stiff and not as padded. Like, I think this is where some of the value comes in, is just these kind of uncomfortable mattresses. So keep that in mind if you're sensitive to any sort of back issues, that this might not be the best choice for you because of that issue with your spine. You might need that for a long day in the theme parks. All right, that's my thoughts on the Dockside Inn and Suites. Very good value over what Disney considers a value. A few little downsides in the room.